that first one is really, really hard to get, no matter who you're playing. And Bradley did a great job today competing. And I told the team, it's, some of the hardest wins of the year are the first one of the year, the first conference one of the year, and then the first conference tournament one of the year. I think we were a little bit tight today. I think we'll relax as the week goes on, but this is a big win. Jonas did a heck of a job.
Yeah, what was he doing on the mound that did so well?
Well, it's been what he's been doing all year. He got 4 pitches over for strikes, his fastball, changeup, curveball, slider. He's able to throw them for strikes, had 8 strikeouts again tonight. Kept him off balance for the most part. I was a little concerned because it's about 1 day sooner than when he normally pitches. But that's what you expect out of your seniors, and he's been doing it all year long.
What about the importance of winning that first game of the tournament? Because you don't want to go in the loser's bracket right away. You're battling back all week after that.
No, and the potential of turning around, having to play again in 2 games, I don't think would have been beneficial for us since we had this early start today. And it's just something about that first game just relaxes the team, and I really anticipate that we'll play even better the next time out. But that's a huge win. That first game, I can't emphasize enough how important that first game is in a conference tournament.
How does this set you up for Missouri State tonight?
Well, we'll be looking at Ty Block, and Ty had a good outing against him last time. The only problem is they just saw him a few days ago, so sometimes hitters have a slight advantage on that. So Ty's going to have to probably mix it up a little bit and maybe attack some of their hitters slightly differently than what we did last weekend. But I'm sure Missouri State's anxious to get back with us. I'm sure they were disappointed in the fact that we were able to get them 3 times this weekend, but they're a good club. A very good club.
Getting the 2 in the first inning, how big was that, especially in a game like today?
We wanted to get off to a fast start. You weren't sure what the weather was going to, how the weather was going to factor in, and Mike Mutchison's first at bat to get us off, get a base runner for us, and then Nick's bunt and their inability to execute that play really opened the door for those 2 runs in that first inning. But I told the team before, yesterday's first game, Indiana State scored 2 in the first inning, and that was enough. So sometimes the game can be decided as early as the first inning as far as your opportunities offensively. So I was real pleased with that. We got out to a good start.
And is this ballpark almost set up perfectly for your team?
It is. To be honest with you, it's a pitcher's ballpark. The infield plays great. We emphasize pitching and defense. We emphasize small ball from an offensive standpoint. I think you're foolish if you don't use that in this park. It's conducive to low-scoring, tight ball games. We've been in those all year, and I expect we'll be in a few more here.
What about Mutchison's home run? How important was that?
I think that was huge because they were coming back a little bit. They had a little bit of momentum, and their pitcher had settled in a little bit and was shutting us down. But I think that relaxed us a little bit, got Jonas into a real good rhythm in the 8th inning, and then Kurt was solid again in the 9th.